Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of HR Diaries. And I'm glad to be here with you. What do we want to talk about today? I would like to talk about a very important topic. And this is for people who come to the office under the influence of drugs. And I am definitely not talking about such as relaxing or cocomidol or anything of that sort. I'm specifically talking about the kind of drugs that go under that variety. I've seen some people, and particularly this might sound awkward, but I've seen some people sitting in very, very high stress meetings. The stress is off the roof. And these people are sitting there like they are so cool about it. They really don't care. You can see the happiness on their face. And you know what? One thing that we HR people can simply not tolerate, it's that happy look. And we know what's the reason for that happy look. So, for all those people who come to the office under the influence, please don't. We'll try to take that happiness from you and keep you all stressed. Anyways, coming to the more serious side of things, most companies have policies which revolve around the usage of such contrabands. It is essentially, I would say, legally and otherwise important to have such a. It's generally very important to have a policy that covers it. In fact, if I were to itemize it, everything that has to do with the behavior of employees and the interaction between different employees, the policy must be documented. Don't leave it to whims and thoughts and circumstantial rulings. Similarly, in this case, instead of having people who are under the influence, now one person might say, you know what, a little bit of that, and I'm in my zone and I'm happy and I'm not bothering anybody. But then somebody else, let's say, comes under the influence of alcohol and he starts a brawl and he's fighting and he's arguing and, again, 100 things can happen. The main thing along those lines is the unpredictability which they bring. In all due honesty, with all that I've seen in the last 16, 17 years of my profession, I can tell you, probably a few years in my college school as well, I can tell you that this is not at all unpredictable. We know the kind of behavior it's going to lead to. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will eventually come. So I would strictly say that there must be a policy in place. The employees should know what they can use, what they can't. If there are certain substances that if they use, they must inform that we are using such and such thing. And companies should also understand that while using certain medications, they should give their employees time off. Let them rest. It's like saying, don't use this medicine if you are operating heavy machinery, but it's essential to use that medicine and it has narcotics in it, thus the influence of those narcotics. Then why would a company force that employee who's already informed them that I'm using this particular medicine, here's a prescription, and they say, no, go ahead, use heavy machinery. That's a huge liability for the company, even if you are not humane, which you should be. But if you're not, at least think about it from a financial and otherwise PR nightmare and liability point of view. So having said that, I would love to hear your comments on this topic, specifically regarding drugs or any drug of your choice. Let's see what you come up with and hope to hear back from you in the comments. And I'll try to make a video from your suggestions. Thank you very much. And until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.